In Unit 2, Opener number 1, you see a collection of fruit. If you view this fruit with the eye of a mathematician, you might view it as an expression where each piece of fruit represents a term. When you look at this bowl of fruit, you could combine these all and say that there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 pieces of fruit. But if you want to be a little bit more specific and look at each fruit separately, you end up with terms that are not like terms and cannot be combined. For example, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 oranges. Plus, I have a completely different term, which is green apples. 1, 2, 3 green apples. It would not be okay for me to combine my oranges and my green apples together to make some sort of new fruit creation called an orange-green apple. That doesn't make any sense. So I can combine those 4 orange terms and consider those 4 oranges, and I can combine those 3 green apple terms and say that those are 3 green apples. But from here, my oranges and my green apples cannot be combined and have to remain separate. When I continue with my expression, I also see that there are 2 red apples, plus 4 bananas. Even though it's tempting to take our 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 4 and combine those into one expression, instead we need to keep them separate because they're not like terms. We cannot combine our oranges and our green apples and our red apples and our 4 bananas. So we have to be satisfied with this being a simplified expression because oranges, green apples, red apples, and bananas are not like terms. In mathematics, we will be talking a lot about combining like terms, so that's the big idea that we should summarize in the box below. In mathematics, when we talk about like terms, we're talking about terms that have the same variables and the same degree. So let's take a look at a few examples that are like terms and a few examples that are not like terms. If I'm listing out some examples where there are like terms that could be combined, I could see something like 5x plus 7x. I can combine my 5x and my 7x to get 12x's. I'm allowed to combine those because they use the same variable and they each have the same degree. If I have an expression like 5x plus 7y, I see that even though each term has the same degree, the variables are not the same, so I cannot combine 5x plus 7y. Another example of like terms would be something like 5x squared plus 7x squared. 5x squares plus 7x squares equals 12x squareds. However, a couple of similar examples that do not involve like terms are if I use 2 different variables, like 5x squared plus 7y squared, or if the degree of each term was different, like 5x squared plus 7y cubed. In both of those examples, I would also have like terms that could not be combined. Look for this to come up in later examples because combining like terms is a key foundation to being able to work on simplifying expressions and later on solving equations.